Okay, so I was trying out a new mic and my audio sounds so crunchy, but I don't want to have to redo the video, so be nice, I cry easy, and hopefully what you find in this video is still helpful. Okay, let's watch the video. Alrighty, we're back with another video. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about like how I like to do my manga backgrounds or even my webtoon backgrounds when I'm using ibispaint. So this is ibispaint, obviously, and there are a few different ways to do backgrounds. You can do whichever way you like, but the first way, if you want to draw your backgrounds by like scratch using brushes, I go here, boop, and then I'll click. I like to use this brush for my inking right here. Dip, pen, hard. If you can hear my fan, I'm sorry. And then what I like to do is I'm going to hide that layer so you can see what I'm doing. I made a new layer. And then right here, you see this tool right here? That is our ruler tool. This is going to help me to do my perspective. So I'm going to tap. Boop. Look at that, we have our ruler. So if you know about 2-point perspective, 3-point perspective and all that, you can use this tool to do your rulers. And look what it does. You see, it snaps to the perspective, so you don't have to worry. So if I don't have the rulers there, this is what my lines are going to look like if I try to draw it. You see, it's like my lines are going to be kind of wobbly, so that's why I like to use my ruler, and that way I can draw my straight lines that I like. And then if you're like, oh, how do I change it? Like that, see? And now I can change it. So if you want to draw your backgrounds using perspective rules and you want to draw it from scratch, that's what I like to do. There's lots of different ways to do that, but that's one of the ways that I like to do. Okay, now if you are someone who's like, I don't know how to draw backgrounds, I don't want to do that, whatever the reason might be, there is free background materials that you can use in ibispaint. So what I like to do, I go to this little box right here, and you see there are right here backgrounds you can use. There are free ones and then there are paid ones. Make sure to read the terms and services. I am not a legalized person who understands the legality of stuff, so just read your terms and services and all that. But you can use these things to also create backgrounds. And look at that, the background. See, I'm just gonna add it right here. Boop. Oh, that's glorious. Look at that, that's nice. I'm gonna make it bigger. You see, you cannot see it now. So, boom, ta-da! Again, there are lots of different ways to do your background. You can either draw it from scratch, or you can use the free materials they have here. And if you're like, well, I want like a black and white manga style background, they also have those too. See? Boop, we're gonna add this one. And I'm just gonna put this one, we're gonna put this one right here. There we go. That's, can you even see? You can't see it because, hold on. Can you see it now? Can you see it now? You see? It's right there. It's right there. Sorry, the color, my tablet wasn't picking up the colors. But that's how I do my backgrounds in ibispaint. Since right now ibispaint doesn't have like built-in 3D models like with Clip Studio Paint. So, but it does have all of these free to use tools for your backgrounds. And then they have like lots more. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. So they have this anime background, the grayscale one, to where it already has the tones. If you're like, well, how do you tone? I also have a video that I did where I show how to tone, so make sure you go back to that one. It should be like one video back. I have it in the playlist, how to tone, add tones to manga pages in ibispaint. I'm going to tap that. Let me see, and then we'll just go boop, like so. And there we go. So that's another way that you can also do backgrounds, is use the anime background, or you can use the anime color background. Let's go ahead and just show you what that one looks like. Or you can use the, pre-made backgrounds. Ooh, let's do this one. Perfect. like that. Now, one last thing. I showed you 3 different ways to do backgrounds. If you have, like, say, a photo that you took of your room and you want to turn it into a background, you can actually do that. So let's pretend like this is our photo of our room. Let me hide this one. I'm going to hide this one and this one. Okay. So say you upload a photo of your room. Pretend this is a photo of a room. And then you want to make it look like an anime background. You know what? Let me actually get a photo here. I'm going to get a photo of my room. Okay, I took a photo of my room. So I'm just going to add it. Oh. Oh. Okay, so when I import images or add images of photos that I've taken to create into backgrounds, I can just like have it like added as is, and I can just click cancel. So let's go ahead and turn this into a manga background. Like, what is it? The 4th method? I think it's the 4th method to turn this into a manga background. So let's see what happens when we do this. Manga background. Wow, that did a thing. Let's see if we can. Nice. So you see, I'm going to increase the brightness, and I'm just going to mess around with stuff. So the edge, the lines. What's the screen tone size? Ooh, you guys see the screen tones changing? The little dots. Oops. I want less. Yeah, I want less black in there. I'm going to change the screen tones dots to be that. And I'm going to make the white all the way up there. We're going to have a strong contrast. Yep, I like that. And then I'm going to click check. And there we go. This is also another way that I can do manga backgrounds in ibispaint using my photos. Now, if you also, I guess like a 5th way is using the anime background one. So let me go ahead and add an image again. Not extracting anything. So this is what it looks like before I did the manga filter, and this is what it looked like after with the manga filter. So if you don't want to use 3D model, well, this doesn't have 3D model. So if you don't want to use the materials that ibispaint has, or if it doesn't like have the like background that you're looking for, but you have like a picture that you've taken of the background that you're looking for that you want to use. I like to go around my city and take pictures and whatnot, or I'll use my room and stuff. Stay legal, don't break any copyright laws. But anyways, you can always use a photo and turn it into a manga background. So let's go ahead and turn this into, if you want like a color one, say you're making a colored manga, you can also do the same thing, but we are going to use the anime background. Boop. I'm going to move this up so you can see what I'm doing. Ooh, pretty. And then it has like a day and a night filter, so you can make it look kind of like nighttime. Look at that. Or you can have it in daytime. I'm going to add a little contrast. I like to add a little bit more contrast because it makes it look a little bit more like 2D-esque without like, you know, if I want to do it like fast. And just a little bit of brightness and boop. There we go. We have our colored background. And again, if you're like, I don't want it to look like that, you are free to create and do and make your backgrounds however you want. So your action steps. Pick out what you want to do and what method you want to do. Again, for me and how I am, whatever method, you just create something that makes you in a way that makes you happy. So you can either use the rulers, you can either use the already pre-made backgrounds. They have anime style. They have, the gray style for anime backgrounds. You know, manga backgrounds. They have the gray style. They also have just the lines. If you don't want any screen tones, they also have just the lines, the colored ones. And then the non-colored ones, they have just that. Or you can just use your own pictures. Let's hide this so that you can see it. You can use your own pictures with the manga filter. Right there, manga background filter. Or you can use the anime background filter right there. And the anime background filter. Just a little reminder, I do have playlists where I share my process on how I publish a webtoon comic book, how to make a manga in ibispaint from beginning to end. That's going to be in this playlist. This video is going to be a part of that too. And then also, if you use Clip Studio Paint, you want to learn how to make a webtoon from start to finish because you don't know how to start, I have that playlist as well. So make sure to check out my other videos at my YouTube channel, S-Morishita Studio. Okay, go ahead and do your action steps, you guys. I believe in you. You're doing a great job. Be nice to yourself. Okay, bye.